I originally signed up for the class as part of my minor. I would recommend the class to everyone and strongly believe that it should be incorporated into every FSU student's curriculum.
The Center for the Advancement of Human Rights started at Florida State University in the fall of 2000. The center sponsors a variety of human rights-related courses throughout its many colleges and departments.
I think human rights begins with the equality of all people first and foremost.
Human rights are the notion that everyone has human rights as a result of being human, not as a result of being born in a particular country or being part of a particular religion or having a certain amount of money. Anyone in the university who comes to study here should actually be able to find out what is it about how their background, how their major even, what they'll study here at Florida State University, how it will actually involve human rights.
Class is about the violations all over the world that you don't hear about, that are so completely and utterly horrifying and still somehow don't make it on the nightly news crawl between Anna Nicole Smith and Jessica Simpson.
I would recommend these classes to other students because you learn a lot more about the world around you in them than you do in any other class.
He doesn't go out, he doesn't go find these things that we're finding in this class.
The material can at sometimes be very difficult to deal with, and the best way I have found to deal with it is by talking to other people. I believe the class will benefit me in a number of different ways. The way I view other people in general and for my further education. And I am striving to become an international human rights lawyer.
Once you know what's going on, blissful ignorance is not an option.
This has been the most enlightening class I've ever had. I feel like every day when I walk away, I've learned at least 5 new things about what's going on in my country.
I'd love to have our students who have taken our courses continue thinking about human rights, and they should all realize that, as they study, they read particular books, they will actually study particular human rights situations, but that ultimately the real value of a human rights education is the ability to look out at the world around you and actually see it through sort of the viewpoint of human rights advocacy.
I've become much more concerned with world affairs and the state of every person's living condition. I constantly read books, mostly personal stories, dealing with aspects of human rights. I've become active in letter writing to the White House and Congress in regards to their support of UN resolutions and U.S. acts of legislation dealing with human rights.
Over the years, students at FSU have made many differences in society. The passion and enthusiasm shared by professors and students on the topic of human rights will definitely leave an essential mark on the world.